Hi guys, I promised you a very quick comparison video between the Mulberry, Blenheim, Rosemary and Roxanne. So without much further ado, I'm just gonna talk you through them very quickly. Now, these three that I have here are all Darwin, they're all oak. So in terms of styling, it's really, you can really see how they are so similar to each other, and I'm just gonna do the measurements and just point out the little differences apart from the size, obviously. So Blenheim is the smallest one. Two front pockets, closes with one strap across the middle, and the main strap, the main handle, no, it is a strap, attaches with buckles on the side, so you can take it off, but then essentially you're left with that, yeah, just with the buckles. So you wouldn't really want to do that, but you can adjust the length, so the drop of the strap, so to speak. And now I've messed it up. I'm faffing around to get it back in so I can continue with this. Oh, I should do a bloopers tape of these, shouldn't I? Yes, nobody would want to see that. Anyway, right, so the strap has a sort of, I wouldn't call it a padded, it's not padded, but a wider bit which is on here, so you can always have that sat on your shoulder. Measurements of the Blenheim. Sorry, I'm still dead sniffly. Width 26. Depth about 10 at the bottom, bearing in mind it's wider at the bottom than at the top. And height, we've got about 13. So I've done a review of this one before, and I will link in my blog post to the previous review so you can see the review of that one. Right, pop her onto the side. Rosemary closes with 3 straps, 2 little straps on the outside over the top, which close also with magnetic closure, and 1 bigger one in the middle. Big difference, instead of just 1 strap going across the whole width or length of the bag, which this one has as well, you also have handles. So you've got the handles to hold it like that, or maybe do that if you're so inclined. But you've got a long strap here with, almost for this longest, has a drop of, that's about 30 centimeters, I think. And there we are almost on our longest, actually, what we got there? Almost the same, about 30 centimeters. So here, obviously, the addition, 2 outside straps for closure and the handles. 2 front pockets, which are size-wise almost the same. If anything, the Blenheim's front pockets are a little bit bigger, tiny bit wider, tiny bit higher. So measurements of the Rosemary are about 28 centimeters by 14 centimeters depth, and height about 19 centimeters. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, the big difference. The strap here attaches to a D-ring. So if you would want to, you could take this off and you're left with a plain D-ring where, should you be inclined, you could attach a much longer strap. And then, now I'm not going to take the other one off because I can't be bothered. But then, without this one, imagine, yeah, just use your imagination, take this one away. You could carry her cross-body very easily. Now this strap is a little bit too long, of a setting. You could obviously shorten this, and then you could wear her cross-body. Although obviously this strap doesn't quite go, it's supposed to be oak. It's not the same oak, so it looks a bit daft. What was I going to say? I would probably, with this kind of bag, I would go for something kind of mismatched, like a guitar strap or something, like rustic kind of looking. Right, Rosemary, last but not least, the biggest one of all of them, the Roxanne. or the biggest one of all of them that I have. There is a bigger one, and I can't remember what she's called, but she's like humongous. She's like a weekend bag, like really heavy. If you know what it's called, let me know and I'll add it. Or maybe I'll find out. One of my lovely forums, somebody will know. 35 centimeters width. About that anyway. Depth. Oops, we've got about 18 centimeters depth. And height. She's slouching there a little bit, but we'll probably have about 19 centimeters. Differences? Very little compared to the Rosemary. You can see we've got 3 straps as well. 1, 2 small ones, 1 big one in the middle. We've got the handles, very similar construction, or the same construction, just only smaller on the Rosemary. The big difference is the Rosemary comes with the shoulder strap. The Roxanne was never intended, apparently according to Mulberry, to have a shoulder strap. Now I don't know, some kind of conspiracy theory where you would say actually she was intended to have one and that they took it off or whatever. Why else would you have these? I mean, seriously, really? Is that just a design feature to hang down like? That's just weird. Come on. But obviously you could either, if you have both, you could attach the Rosemary's shoulder strap to your Roxanne, or chances are you're not going to have both. You could go get one of those cool guitar straps or whatever, some other strap you could mismatch. You could, maybe you've got another oak strap that would actually match wonderfully. So there you go. So we've got the Roxanne, Mulberry Roxanne, Mulberry Rosemary, Mulberry Blenheim. There you go. Comparison. And now I just need to start using them all so I can justify keeping them. Right, hope you found this useful. Let me know what you think. Bye.